Hello, everyone, and welcome back to This Is Real Life. I'm your host, Sheri, and today it's a beautiful morning. We're in the backyard because I have something fun that I've been really wanting to do for a very long time, and we're doing it today. What have I been wanting to do for a very long time? Well, I've been really wanting to do like a whole movies in the park situation in my backyard.
Oh, the best thing. RL Island now hosts movies in the park. Tonight, we are showing Boogie Nights. If you come up here, you can hear the movie playing. Have a seat, bring your food. It's free movies in the park. It's just what we do here at RL Island.
Now, I know my backyard isn't really like the greatest. It's still a work in progress. So I figured doing this outdoor theater, movies in the park would really get me motivated and inspired to finish up this backyard. And some friends of mine really got me inspired because for my birthday, they got me a projector screen. I know. So, just picture it. It's a beautiful night. The sun has just gone down. You're laying on your deck on your loungers and you look across and you're watching a movie on a giant projector screen. Come on. Can you picture it? So here you are, lounging on your loungers, and right there, you're watching a movie, just like you're at Edward's Cinema, but all alone and private, and you're enjoying the beautiful outdoor breeze. It's gonna be fabulous. And I know some of you might be thinking, Sheri, what about your sunroom? You didn't finish that. Yeah, no, I didn't. It's still in the same situation that you guys saw it in the last time. It's one of those projects where this one's way more fun, so I'd rather do it than go put up beadboard and paint and do trim inside the house. Like I said, it is a beautiful day, and I'd much rather be outside getting movies in the park situated. So that's what we're doing, and it's something I feel like it's going to be easy and something you all could do too. So first, you need a projector screen. I was very lucky because, like I said, my dear friends Lance and Mariana gifted me my projector screen. So then I was like, well, now I need a projector. I put Davis and Editor John on the task. They did a bunch of research and they told me which projector to purchase. I purchased it off of the Amazon and it came here. It's sitting right in my house waiting to get hooked up. And to hook it up, I called in tech support, otherwise known as Davis, and he's going to be coming over in just a few hours to help me and help you guys understand how to hook up a projector. So before he gets here, I want to get right to work and I want to hang the projector screen, which should be super easy. Like 2 screws, a couple hooks maybe. We have to figure out how we're going to plug it in. We need to figure out where it's going to go exactly. So we're going to get all that done first thing starting now. Okay, so first things first, the box said that the projector screen was 9 feet. I want to just measure that to be sure. And then I want it centered with my paper patio, which is also centered with the deck. So I'll measure how wide the paper patio is and then figure out where center would be and then transfer that center to up here. Now, I already know I'm gonna have to move that speaker that I put up. Was it last year? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because I don't want the projector screen covering it. So I think this is gonna have to move to the outside, which is fine. It was a couple screws. So measuring this, it is not quite 9 feet, 8 feet, like 7 inches. That's real great. So it's 103 inches. So like 51 and a half would be center for the projector screen. And this is 126. I need to do some math. Okay, so after some math, I decided the edge of my paper patio kind of falls right in line with the edge of this sliding glass door. So I'm gonna measure over about 11 inches and then transfer that measurement to the underside of my eave and drill a little pilot hole. And then I'm gonna use these cute little black hooks that I got for in the catio. These have a really long thread on them, and they have that little latch so that nothing falls off. I think these will be durable enough once they're in the wood of the eave. So once I get that up, then I'll measure the distance from each hook on the projector screen, transfer that measurement over to there, and then we can hang the projector screen. I feel like it's gonna be that easy. Okay, so I have my hooks up, and I thought I could muscle up the projector screen by myself. It isn't that heavy, but it's damn near 9 feet long, so I think this will wait until Davis gets here. And then in the meantime, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with that speaker. Okay, don't be alarmed. It was getting real hot in my black sweat, so I put on shorts. But now we're gonna try to tackle moving this one speaker only, I hope, to the outside edge of the screen door. I only have, I don't know if I'm gonna make it work, because I can see that I have a tiny smidge of speaker wire balled up right there. I don't know if I have any speaker wire behind the speaker, but whatever's balled up, I think is only gonna get me to there, which makes me feel like I'm gonna have to move that speaker in closer to. So Davis is gonna be here in a couple hours, and I really wanna have this done. So I'm just gonna do whatever it takes. Tim gun it out, man. Okay, so Davis just called, and we're both kind of bummed because he has a work emergency and he's not going to be able to come over until about 7:30 tonight, which fortunately it will still be light enough outside, and double fortunate, it will then be dark enough so we can actually test out the movies and you guys can see like how amazing it looks. So because he's not going to be here for a little while, that gives me more time to do the prep work, and I want to make things really, really nice. So I've already remounted the speakers, but now I need an extension cord from the speaker plug to the plug in my roof. And then I decided, well, I don't want to do multiple extension cords, so I should get an extension cord that has multiple outlets so that I can also then plug in the projector to the one extension cord and then have the extension cord run to the plug in my ceiling. I do. I have a bright ass orange extension cord that would work, but I don't want that. So I'm going to run over to my local hardware store and I'm going to see if I can find a white extension cord. And then I'm also going to purchase like the little clips so that I don't have like dangling extension cords. I can clip them into the wall of my house so everything's nice and tight and clean. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm gonna run over to the Ace, and I also might run by the Baskin Robbins and get me a cappuccino blast for my troubles. So yay me. Okay, I am back from my local hardware store and my local Baskin Robbins with what I hope is everything I need. So what I picked up, this really nice white 15-foot long extension cord with a 3-prong, and it's white to match the trim of my house, which is dirty white, so this will probably stand out. And then I also got these because the clips I have, the little U for the cord was not as thick as this extension cord. So I got these. It's 3/8-inch nylon cable clamps so that I could make it look nice up there and not have like dangling like I did with my speaker wire and stuff. So I'm gonna try to make everything look nice and clean. And then for funsies, just in case, which I may or may not need to use, but I will use this eventually because I do want to do like lights and stuff when I'm really getting the backyard all like super snazzy, just a cheapy little 4-outlet power strip. So yay. Now that I have all that, I'm gonna replenish with some cappuccino blast, and then I'm gonna get to work doing all the extension cord stuff.
Okay, so I've gotten everything in the backyard done as far as I can go without having Davis here. I've moved the speakers, I've done amazing cord management, everything's plugged in, I retested the speakers, they work fine, nothing's messed up. So now we're just waiting for Davis to arrive so that he can hook up the projector, which is right here. I got this off of the Amazon, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about it in case we love it and you want to do movies in the park in your backyard. You'll know which projector I am using. It's not sponsored. I bought it with my own money. Editor John and Davis did all of the research, so if we hate it and it doesn't work, we get to blame them. So this is the Goody. It's a 1080p projector, which, okay, fine by me. Really isn't anything of substance on the box. So let's go to the Amazons. I did actually get a pretty good deal on this projector, I'm not gonna lie, because regularly it's $309.99, and I got it for $199.99, so about $100 off, and that sale price is still happening right now at the time of recording this. So, oh, it's not Good-E, it's Goody Smart 4K projector with 5G Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. It's Netflix and Amazon Prime Video certified. Dolby Audio, outdoor projector. Now, I'm not gonna leave it outside 24/7. It's too expensive to do that. But I don't know if you remember from when I built the deck, our dear friend and longtime subscriber, Sugar Booger, purchased me a rolly cart. So I cleaned that rolly cart off, and I think I'm gonna use that as the projector cart. And that way I can roll it into my shed when not in use, and then just roll it out when it's time for movies in the park. I think that'll be good. It says, say goodbye to the tediousness of inaccuracy of manual focusing. The Goody Theater Projector is an innovative product with upgraded electric focus and electric keystone correction functions. The remote uses the latest infrared high precision sensor, which can easily focus clear rectangle images by clicking the remote.
That's convenient.
Save precious time and easily optimize image quality for an immersive viewing experience, whether you're watching a movie or playing a game. Okay. Max 400 inch screen and 800 ANSI lumen. All right, that sounds good too. With 50 to 100% zoom, enabling screen adjust up to 400 inches without relocating the projector. Well, my plan was I was just gonna put like a little X on one of the cement stepping stones on the paver patio, and that's where I'd roll the card out to every single time. We're gonna leave it up to Davis to figure all that out, and the zoom and the autofocus and the whatever and whatever. So as soon as he gets here, we will go in the backyard and we will get it all figured out. I'm excited.
Okay, Davis is here, yay, tech support. And we got the screen up, and we did have to move it because where I originally put the hooks, it was too far away and the wind was making the screen go like this. So I moved it back up against the house, and now we're ready to see the magic. Are you ready to see the magic?
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. We have a remote that you just press the down arrow. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Now, all we have to do is get the projector, which is right there on the cart. Are you ready to do a little unboxing?
Let's do it.
Sweet. Let's do an unboxing. Ooh. So we have our user manual.
Box 1. Cables and cords. Power cables.
Cables and cords. Ooh. Oh, there's little cleaning Q-tips. Okay. It looks cute.
So cute.
Do you feel like you need to read the user manual?
Maybe.
Okay, so my plan was using this rolly cart. We could just keep it on here. We'll mark like, oh, it's the third paver, and this is where we always roll it. I have an extension cord that we can use. And then look, this is like a kickstand thing. And if I have to set it on something, we'll figure that out too. So basically, it's now Davis. Yay!
Yay.
Okay, so We did get it to turn on. However, it's still a little bit too light outside to actually see the controls. So I had the brilliant idea of just unplugging it, taking it into the house into like a dark room with a dark wall or a white wall with it, whatever. And then that way Davis can set it all up inside, and then we should be able to bring it out here. The settings won't go away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Okay, so we got it calibrated in the house, and now we brought it outside. It's a little bit darker, so we can kind of see it, and we think it's looking really good. So Davis is just gonna do some, like, I don't know, make the picture look good, and I might go get a Sharpie so I can X where the wheels on the cart go, because we've dialed it in precisely. And yeah, pretty soon, movies in the park. I lost my slicker. We're at the movie theater. It's so great. It's so great. I'm so excited. I love it. Okay, so you may not be able to see us exactly, but it's about 8:30 at night. Perfect movie time. The quality, the picture, the sound, it's synced with the speakers, all thanks to Tech Support Davis. I love you so much. And now I think I might be able to get Davis to come over and visit me more. We were just eating some pizza and watching some Netflix, and I think you like it.
Pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool. And I told him, I think my personal quality of life has just skyrocketed. If you can't find me in the house, it's because I'm sitting on my deck watching movies in the park in my backyard. This is amazing, and I love it so much. And I love you, baby.
Oh.
So there you have it, and there it is. My dream of having movies in the park in my backyard is now a reality. And if you want to make my dream your reality, I will leave the links to everything I used in the description box below. One afternoon, couple $100, and hours and hours and hours of enjoyment for a lifetime. It's the best thing ever. I love it so much. And I know if you do movies in the park in your backyard, you're gonna love it too. So with all that said, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell so that you are alerted to all of the DIY Wednesday videos I push out, which is every other Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thanks for hanging out. This time we are showing Dirty Dancing Havana Nights.
Oh.
Savannah Nights. Yes.